literally trust the process. Live about the process. And then see the results.
Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to square
the schemes, I'm on the money mission. You better chase it right now, cause it ain't coming with you. Looking back from what I came from, a nigga made it. Stayed down, came up, all it took was patience. Vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. Welcome to Trust the Process Podcast. I'm the man, Real D Nice, Uncle Ice, Ice Water, whatever you want to go by. I'm here with Roll the Roll.
What's happening?
And my new female host, co-host, Miss Badass.
How y'all doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Badass.
And this is episode 2, you know what I'm saying? But it's the official first, you know what I'm saying, episode, if you want to look at it like that, because we got everything going how we wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about the vision today and what we got going. You know what I'm saying? Where we from and where we going. So, you know what I'm saying? As y'all don't know, I'm the real D Nice. You know what I'm saying? And previously discussed, I'm an artist, I'm a father, and, you know what I'm saying? I'm all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? And we do our thing. What we got going on with this podcast, we want to document the come up, your process, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on, you're an artist, you're a dancer, you're a teacher, you're a director, anything you do, you know what I'm saying? We want to get you up here. We want to give you some game, give you some pointers. We want you to share your story with everybody and, you know what I'm saying, get somebody some Jews who want to be in the same shoes you in one day, or you can pick up something from this. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Miss Badass. She going to let y'all know a little something about her.
Hey y'all, I'm from South Richmond, and my brother gave me the name Badass.
Uptown.
You from Southside?
Uptown.
Look, I knew y'all was gonna do that. We not doing that. Cause you know what? Hold on. My daddy from the bottom.
For sure. My mama from down the bottom. For sure.
I love an East End nigga and a nigga from the bottom.
My mama from the bottom. For sure.
No,
Okay.
I don't like. Okay, my grandma lived around Baywood my whole life. We not doing that. So it don't even matter. Okay, we not doing that because I love niggas from the bottom.
Alright.
But my brother gave me that name, really because I was probably about 12. I had this obsession with Boosie. And I was rapping. I was rapping since 8. I don't rap no more, but he just started calling me that, so it stuck. But I had plenty of other rap names before that one stuck. I do got a daughter, and she's 8.5. That's really why I stopped going by Badass. I was pregnant, and everywhere I went, everybody kept saying, "Oh, little badass!" And that shit used to make me so angry. Like, we not doing that. But it is what it is, because people see me. That's what they say. I done had the same Instagram, Twitter since I was 16, and it all say the same shit. So, I got a whole lot of processes going on, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just starting some, and some I've been in the middle of forever.
True.
I'm just always on a journey to be a better me.
Right.
That's the really goal to get to anywhere you want to go, is to better yourself.
And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't actually gotta have something. Like, you don't have to be in the field of actually doing something. Like, I don't have to be a rapper or something to have a process. Like, you can just trust yourself and be a better person that you can be. You got children, you want to strive to be a better father, you know what I'm saying, a better mother. You got some Jews that you want to pick up to get to them. Because, I mean, one of the main reasons for started this, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't really had nobody, and I know probably my co-hosts as well, they ain't really had nobody in their life to just get them Jews, you know what I'm saying, point them in directions to where they need to be. Just get them ideas. And this what it's all about. Like, this what it's about, birthing ideas and pushing ideas to the furthest extent. So y'all can know what the hell we got, you know what I mean, going on. I want to know what you got going on. So talk to him, roll, holler at the people. You quiet
Alright, so check.
now.
Look,
quiet
cause, man, I'll let y'all have the flow, you feel me? You did. I ain't gonna cut y'all off. I ain't know we gonna talk about the vision. This bitch about the vision. You know what I mean? Like, what's y'all vision? And how y'all feel about the word vision? You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause everybody's vision different. but it's kind of like it's the same definition. You know what I mean? But it's like everybody's shit different though. You get what I'm saying?
So
like,
what you see is like a vision, like for a regular person. Like what is a vision? What you think a regular person's vision should be? You know what I'm saying?
My definition of vision is like your plan. Like your plan, your goals, what you want to be, what you got going on, like what you see. Like everybody don't see shit like you see it. You dig what I'm saying? Like this podcast shit. Everybody ain't see this shit. Like I see this shit. Like everybody don't see this shit like we see it. Like you see this shit. Like you see this shit in a different way that I see this shit. Call you all the time. You be like, yeah, but shit, this like that. Like you feel me? Like when I tell you some shit that I see, but then you be like, shit, I see it like this. Like you feel me? So everybody see shit different. So it's like, that's my definition of vision. You know what I mean?
Not to cut you off. But when I think of vision, I definitely think of like your life path.
Right.
Okay.
Like, you know, everybody, some people got it easy, they ain't did shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and some people got it extremely hard and they end up billionaires. And, you know, so it really just depends. I think everybody's life path is different.
Mm-hmm.
So your vision is whatever you dedicated to be doing.
Yeah.
People start a million different things all the time. Some finish, some don't. But that's still their vision.
Yeah. Right.
Because everything you go through is either for you or for somebody else.
True that.
You might go through something, you're like, damn, why I'm getting dragged. But it's somebody who watching you who done took everything they saw you go through and applied it to their life and won.
Yeah, true shit.
And so you can't always look at it as why me, because it's why not you.
True that.
That's how I look at vision. And I had looked at him a little crazy when he said, I know he was talking about him because he was talking about me. When he said, dropping gems, I definitely got the gem droppers in my life. Okay?
Oh, you had some gem droppers.
Yeah, I definitely do. I do. But I'm hard-headed as hell. Because sometimes I be feeling like the older people in your life or people who older than you, sometimes they'll give you game, but you be looking like, that shit might have worked then. That shit ain't working now. And whole time, this shit is really life hacks.
That's the one right there.
So sometimes I ain't listen to that shit. Then I be like, damn, I should have listened to that shit.
Young niggas like just not even cut you off or fuck you up, but that's the one that young niggas fuck up at. Like, know what I mean? Like, man, that shit ain't working now, OG. Yeah. Like, that's why the guy ain't so fucked up about this bitch. Like, man, that shit ain't working down, OG. Like, man, that shit ain't working. Like, nigga be like, man, that shit ain't working, OG. Like, that shit be on some bullshit. Like, man, that shit was working back in the day, OG. Like, we on some whole different shit now, cuz, like, you feel me? Like, niggas really doing this, doing that. Like, y'all niggas was doing it like that back then. That's why the guy ain't so fucked up on some street shit anyway.
I mean, but you had people like, far as family, you had family members, uncles, you know what I'm saying? People like that try to tell you right from wrong, but they ain't really... I guess it comes all down to understanding.
You don't want to hear that shit.
Because now I'm older, I understand. And I pick up a lot of jewels that they dropped back then. I'm picking them up now because I'm experiencing and I'm going through what they was going through. Like, it was a time I had to hit my daddy up. Like, my dad, he won't really there, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no really, he won't there at all, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's fucked up because he was a family friend. He my uncle best friend, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But as I got older and was going through my trials and tribulations, it just made me think of him, you know what I'm saying? And I had to hit him up one day and get him some game. And, you know what I'm saying, just let him know that I forgive him and I'm going through my journey as a man. And your process might want it smooth as mine.
Yeah.
But I still respect you, you know what I'm saying? Just as a man, you brung me here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Trust the process.
How old are you? I thought that.
I'm 30 years old. Yeah, I turned 31 this year.
I'm 27.
27, 30. I'm 29.
29. Oh, so I'm the old head on the. You know what
Just
I mean?
a little bit. I'll be
I'm
30 in like 6 months. So.
Well, by the time you be 30, I'll be already 31.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You still a nanny baby, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
So, just to piggyback off what you said, I think we are at the age now when we forgive our parents.
Right.
Cause it's really no manual.
It's
really no
shit.
manual.
That's real shit though.
It's really crazy. Like,
that's real shit.
You be like, damn. Cause when you look at your parents like, oh, you know this. You look at them like they know everything. And now we their age, I don't know a
don't know
goddamn thing.
shit. Yeah,
I
like-
don't know a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with that. Like, you know, I feel like my daddy always showed favoritism to my brother.
Oh, all
And
right.
I feel like that always.
So how many siblings you got?
I got one sister, one brother.
Oh, all right.
But of course, he the only boy. My daddy like, you know, Lion King, goddamn, he put his ass in the sky. Can't nothing touch this man.
And
Like,
that's how my sisters feel. I'm the only boy.
yeah.
My sisters
So
feel like
I
that.
just feel, I always felt like, damn, why you carry me? Like, I'll be running trying to put my shoes on. They be pulling out the driveway. Like, you know, so now, you know, they kind of, that's an old school generation. So I had to, when I grew up, I had to tell my dad, like, yeah, you might have said sorry, nigga, but I forgive you because I don't know why the fuck you did me like that, you know? So I feel you all the way when it comes to that. Sometimes it's not as easy as people think it is.
Yeah. So what you think?
Hold on. All right. How y'all say it? Like, like my mama was easy as a bitch on me, but my dad was hard on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was down upon my ass. Like, he was always giving them quotes. All the stupid ass quotes. Well, I still know them bitches. Like, there's one junk though that stuck with me though. Like, have your own demeanor and be your own person. Have your own demeanor. Don't be nobody else. Know what I mean? He saw me acting like niggas that I was hanging around. Like, nigga, come on, bro. That ain't you, bro. Like, we good over this bitch, nigga. You ain't gotta act like that, nigga. And I'm like, yeah, you right. We is good in this bitch, though. I live around Church Hill, but nigga, we good in this bitch. I ain't miss a meal, nigga.
Right.
I ain't gonna never cap and say, nigga, I missed a meal, none of that shit. Nigga, my dad on the restaurant, nigga, I miss a meal. No cap. Like, so, like, like me personally, like, that's a joke that always stuck with me, though. Have my own demeanor, be my own person. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I'm gonna be my own person. Like, whatever path I take is what path I want to take.
But
You know what I mean?
it's hard though. It's hard. It's a struggle. Like, I got a nephew now. He about ready to be 13 this year. But I had to get him to talk. It's crazy. I'm giving people to talk now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I had to get him some game, like, because you going to get influenced by a lot of shit that's going on now. It's kind of hard to choose your own path, especially when you in a society. You're trying to be liked and accepted. And he go through his shit, you know what I'm saying? The bullying, him trying to be like other people. And I mean, I feel some type of way about it, but I can't be there. I can't be in your school like, yeah, I'm gonna whoop that nigga ass when I see him. Like, I want to feel like that, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? But it's just it's a learning process. Like, I feel like you gotta experience certain things to go through it. And that's why I don't really say too much. Like, I ain't no really talkative person. This podcast gonna give me a voice, for real, you know what I'm saying? To share a lot of shit I gotta say, because I'm a bright person, but it ain't really too much you can say, for real. I think, like, your vision comes with your experience. You can have like guidelines or people in your life that can guide you and tell you like, yeah, the right thing, or show you like, yeah, get a job, retire, do this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's all upon your experience. And I know upon my experience, you know what I'm saying, I always wanted to be somebody to stand independent, have my own thing going. And that was my vision for myself. Now, not telling you what it was gonna be, because I draw, I do music. You know what I'm saying? I worked with kids before. I did a lot of shit. I cook. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be the best person, the best D-Nice I can be, D-Jamon, whatever you call me, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the best that I can be. I want to, like, by the time I pass, I want to be a person niggas look at like Martin Luther King or somebody, or one of these TV dads or somebody like that. Like, he was the good nigga. He the template man, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be. And yeah.
I'm only tripping because I'm thinking about, should I reference somebody off the camera? But I'm just gonna do it. So when they was telling me like, I want you to join a podcast, and she kept saying the way you talk be reminding me of you. And now I'm like, damn, that's all right. Like,
that
no,
is.
for real, because I mean, I'm always the super opinionated one. I'm always the like, no, I don't. That's not right. We're not doing that. Like, you know, that's just how I am, because I don't want nobody to. All you got is your legacy,
Right.
and when you die, what they gonna say about you? You know, and the lifetime seems so long, but it's really not. This is a short period of time, and you want to make the best out of what you can before you come back in another lifetime. because you're gonna have to relearn the lessons that you missed this time. And that's how I really feel about it. So I definitely agree with that. I like the name of the podcast. That's a vibe for sure. So
Like when I die, I know niggas gonna talk shit. I know niggas gonna talk. I know niggas gonna talk that bullshit. I know niggas talk that bullshit. Oh, old fuck ass nigga, man, old bitch ass nigga, fuck ass nigga. I already know niggas talk that bullshit, but I mean, a lot of niggas gonna say some good shit about me too. Like, know what I mean? So I definitely feel that. Like, I just wanna have something to lead my kids and shit. Like, I wanna have something to lead somebody. You dig what I'm saying? Like, all the kids that I'm around and all the shit, like, I wanna lead the kids something, a piece of something. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, ownership. I'm on some ownership shit. Like, you know what I mean? I wanna own some shit. You know what I mean? So the kids can have something when I leave this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And back what you were saying with your nickname, Badass, it definitely come down to the kids, because, like, it's a lot of shit I used to do. I got a daughter, and that definitely changed me because she a female. I don't want to put the same energy on her that I've been absorbing and putting on females throughout my life, and that shit changed me so much. Like, through my music now, I do music, and she absorbed that shit. She listened to my music so much. When I play it, I don't think she listening. But then she said, Daddy, you said such and such, like, so now, like, I try not to cuss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit I used to do, like, I don't never really say the B word or nothing like that. Like, that ain't never been a part of my regular lingo, you know what I'm saying? But
that's my favorite word.
it just, know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, that's my favorite word. You know what I mean? You know how I'm bad. You know what I mean? You know how I'm bad. Like, if I call a female bitch, I don't mean no harm bad. I be like, bitch, you crazy.
Yeah, they know
like,
though, like,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean no harm bad at all. Like, you feel me? Like, well, bitch, one of my favorite words. I ain't gonna even lie.
it's like nigga now.
Yeah, no cap. It's like, nigga.
my daddy is such a wild ass cusser. Like
Your daddy call
he's
you
Bertie Mac, Richard Pryor. Like I can't help it. Even when I be at home and I be
But like,
cussing,
bro.
they be like, "Stop cussing. It's not ladylike." I be like, "You taught me that."
Yeah, it ain't
No, my
ladylike.
daddy actually gonna say, "Stop fucking cussing." That's what he. But,
I'm that daddy.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so no, I definitely get it. I think my daughter was a major point for me to shift my life in a large way because when you have your kids, like a little light switch go off and be like, all the shit that ain't worth nothing is that shit out the window. Because you gotta provide, and they didn't ask to be here. You gotta provide something worth, I guess, worth your legacy for the
Right.
most part. Like, you know, I always wanna, I try to be as real as I can with her, but I also try to keep her innocence because, nobody told us about this shit here.
I'm
That's why I
telling
feel
you.
like it's a little bit of old school and new school here that we got to put in the kids because we can't keep them all the way innocent because that shit did not help our ass. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Disney right now. But with some of the shit that we probably should have heard, we should have got it because now we are adults and we like, oh shit, nobody told us this shit is really hard. Like this shit is not for the weak.
See, we came up with this term back in the day, real. You know what I'm saying? And it just when shit is too real, like, and nigga vowed to be real. I tell my daughter the straight facts, truth. Her mama be mad, you know what I'm saying? My mama be mad. Don't tell that girl that. No, I'm gonna keep it funky with you, like, cause you gotta know. I don't want you to be duped. And you a female. You ain't ready to be green out here. You know what I'm saying? You know these niggas gonna try to play you. You know what I'm saying? Jobs gonna try to play you. You already black. You a female. Like, you got to be ahead of the curve in some way. And if I can't give you the best top-notch education, you gonna have the regular sense. You gonna have the game. Like, straight up.
Like, Jace fucked me up, though. I ain't even lie, though. Like,
Jace my boy.
Jace was fucking me up, though. I ain't even lie. Like, everybody told me, like, I ain't even lie. One person I know that told me that shit, Pookie. Pookie said, yeah, you gonna get that shit. You gonna get that shit back in return, bitch. Watch, you gonna get that shit back in return. I was a disrespectful, fucked up ass little nigga. Like, Jace ain't disrespectful. He's bad as a motherfucker. Like, I'm on really bad. I was just disrespectful. Like, it was my mouth. Like, it wasn't the actions that I did. Jace just bad, though.
Yeah,
like, you feel me? So that's why I know, like, I'm like, damn, I'm getting this shit back in return. And she knew I was gonna get this bitch back in return because I was bad.
I was just always in the song. I definitely was disrespectful, but I didn't think I was being disrespectful because
disrespectful
old school say if you say any goddamn thing back, it's disrespectful. Like
I'm talking about the old lady that can live next door. Fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Yeah, I football in your yard. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Fuck you. Like, I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, I ain't give a like.
That's how I met him.
D can tell you, like, I'm talking about what you said, D, when I first met you. I was cussing niggas out. I fuck y'all bitch ass niggas. I kill y'all niggas. Boo boo boo.
Yeah.
Go in the house, try to steal my dad a gun and all types of shit. I'm stupid. I was stupid ass little nigga, bro.
So if y'all like, if we could fast forward like in our life and look at the end of the road, we talking about vision. You know what I'm saying? What's one thing or what's something that y'all would want to be remembered by?
my honesty.
Damn.
I stand on that.
Damn, that's a good
Like I know the one that I ever told. I might have told two. Goddamn.
So
but I know it. Yeah.
So you keep it all the way real.
I try, and sometimes I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I might tell a white lie, cause you might not even know the whole truth. But I would tell you if any event, let's say I'm running from the police, right, and you FaceTime me, and you said, "Why you can't breathe?" I'm running.
Yeah.
I ain't running from the police.
What you
but I'm
running?
fucking like, you know, and I didn't lie to you.
Yeah,
Word. So do that like with honesty. I'm on the dig a little deeper in that honesty.
What I want to be left for, like what I want to be left remember for, what I want to be remember for. Damn, that's some hard shit though. Like, but I can just say like he stood on it. Like nigga just could say he stood on it. Like whatever I died for, like he stood. I don't give a fuck if I died in a heart attack. That nigga was gangster. He stood on that bitch. Like,
He was still breathing.
bro, I
He
swear
stood
to God,
on his heart attack.
I tell niggas all the time, bro. I ain't going out, man. I ain't shit gonna take me out. I don't care. I feel like God got something for me. Like I ain't shit gonna take me out. I'm gonna die of old age, a heart attack or something. Like no cancer or something. Like some bullshit like that. Like no bullshit. Like ain't no nigga gonna take me out. Or ain't no drug gonna take me out. Like, you know what I mean? I see a lot of niggas OD and shit. All drugs and shit. Ain't no drugs gonna take me out. Or ain't no nigga gonna take me out. Like no cap. Like that's just one shit I know. Like I blew up in the plane. Nigga, I went on like gangster. Like that's how I would feel. Like,
Terrible
like,
shit.
like gangster. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me though. Like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's it. I just
I
want to
pray
go
to
out
God
like,
I die old.
like I just want to go out like,
Yeah.
I just want to go out like he stood on it though. Like, you know what I mean? I pray God I go out at old age too. Like, you know what I mean? But he just stood on what he said and he did what he did. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just all I want to be remembered for real. For like, I just did what I did and I stood on it.
If I can't repeat it, I ain't gonna say it.
Like, at the end of the day, shit, I'm dead and I'm gone. I already told niggas about me. Like, I'm in a block party when I die. I don't give a fuck. We 90. I'm in a block party when I die.
So do it.
I don't want no funeral, none of that shit. I want a block party. I ain't doing me a block party. Give me cremated. Put me right beside the goddamn fish or something. I mean, put me up there on the little John up there. I'm having a good time with y'all. Y'all party.
I want a statue show.
You did what I'm saying?
I do. You know, I agree with both of y'all.
That's
I agree with. I feel like don't put my body on the ground for what.
Yeah, that shit ain't shit.
Put me in the air. Put me in the ground. Put me
Don't spend a lot.
Put me
of
on something that's forever. Like,
don't spend a lot of money on me when I die, bro. Like,
But I
just let
do
me
think I want something
go
right.
get the cheapest. I'm talking get the cheapest package you can. Like, if it's a $50 package, get the $50 jet. Like, no, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm dead and I'm gone. Like,
Fuck that.
y'all niggas ain't y'all gonna remember me like y'all remember me. Like, have a party for me. Like, that's gonna be some gang shit for me. Personally, like, know what I mean? I definitely want my nigga D gonna do the music at my joint, and D know all my favorite songs and shit.
See, like we discussed this man's funeral. I don't want to hex it, but we discussed this man's funeral like years ago. You know what I mean? Like years ago. I'm doing his eulogy.
But you know what happened when shit like that? Is you know that, right? I don't give a fuck what happened. When somebody died, it's always somebody contrary to every fucking thing they stood for. So you gotta make sure that shit's set in stone. Because he gonna be like, that's what he said. And they gonna be like, we don't give a fuck what he said.
Yeah. It gonna be my sister.
All
my
right.
sister.
It's nice.
Janae and my sister. No, it's not. We just get him a gold casket. I didn't even want that shit.
You want that shit.
Bitch, I wanted a fucking U-line box, a brown box. Like, the fuck, I ain't
We
give a fuck
talking
about
to the same nigga who had people shaking at his mama. Rest in peace, Paul the people. He had people shaking at his mama funeral. Like, I got dirt on y'all.
Yeah.
She told me about y'all.
Yeah,
y'all here sitting in the crowd. I know about y'all.
Yeah.
You said it?
Yeah.
He said that on the mic.
I said, yeah, my mom used to tell me about all y'all. I mean, but I love just kicking it with my mama. Like, I miss kicking it with my mama. I mean, me and my mama used to sit right there. She tell me about everybody. Everybody that was sitting in that crowd, she used to tell me something about everybody. If it even was good or bad, she used to tell me about everybody in there. No cap. Everybody in there probably was shaking like, oh shit, he know I stole that money. Yeah, I know your ass stole that money.
Shout out to Frankie P. Shout out Center Chef.
Yeah,
shout
man. Shout out Frankie Chef, man. Y'all know what's up. Shout out Frankie Shout out Frankie P, man. Everybody who watched this joint, man, that fuck with Frankie P, man. You know what I mean? Pray for Frankie P, man. Y'all know, man, Frankie P ain't doing too good, you know what I mean, with his health and shit. You know what I mean? But y'all pray for Frankie P. You know what I mean? Everything gonna be alright, you know. He got good niggas in this corner, real niggas in this corner like myself. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is, like, you feel me?
So it's yeah, this Frank P, real influential. You know what I'm saying?
Man, real influential to real niggas, like real niggas fuck Frank P, no cap.
It's key to have influential. Like I said, I ain't have a lot of people that drop gems on me in my life. But as I got older, I was an adult when I really grew a connection with Rolly Daddy, you know what I'm saying, Frankie P. And he put a lot of shit on me, taught me how to be a man. He showed me, like, that was the first time for real I was around a man who was taking care of his family for sure. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me an opportunity to kind of change my life. He changed my life, you know what I'm saying? He put me around a lot of people, a lot of big people busting moves, you know what I'm saying, taught me the business, and he just taught me some shit, put me in position to take care of myself and my family. So shout out Frankie P and Center Chef, you know what I'm saying? Influential, real influential. You got badass, you got some influential people in your corner who, you know what I'm saying, inspires you to be.
I'm gonna say my favorite person is gonna be my sister for sure.
What kind of?
I always say, I never really been a person that'd be like, oh, I looked up to them. I didn't. I didn't. Like, if I looked up to anybody, I would say it's my sister because she's like one of the smartest people that I know. Right. Her money management is beyond this world, and I think very, very highly of her. But yeah, it would definitely be her. I ain't got a lot of things to say about her, but that's
so she just as far as money management, like how she live? Like she live cheap or like
she live her best life, but it's not on a this one of the things I say I don't want to come back later on. But like, to me, I feel like a lot of people who think they got money is very ignorant.
Right.
They put value on materialistic things that to me look like you never had shit. That's why you think these things equate to your self-value.
I agree.
And I feel like if my sister was to buy a $200 pair of shoes, they probably some recycled, high quality, scientific. Like they probably somewhere. I'd be like, bitch, you paid $200 for them slats. Like, but they're not no name brand. She did it because half the proceeds went to an organization or something like.
Okay,
and
yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I like shit like that. Not to say I don't like designer, but that's not what I'm like. I feel like if I could be flying Target, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah. Shout out Target. Like Target got some flash shit. Target got you don't be seeing them T-shirts in Target.
Yeah, them bitches be hard.
You know what I mean?
Influential people. That's how you say it. Influential people. Influential. Y'all know my vocabulary be fucked up.
We got you.
Influential people, know what I mean? For sure, my daddy. Know what I mean? Everybody be saying they grandma. Like, know what I mean? Like, a lot of niggas, I was sitting on this thing about, like, a lot of niggas be saying, yeah, my grandma could. Hell no, my daddy. I ain't even cap. Like, shout out my grandma's though. I mean, rest in peace, my grandma's. But my daddy don't like no cap though. Like, my dad was an influential ass, like, influencing ass nigga. Like, know what I mean? Like, and then I ain't gonna even lie, like, know what I mean? The plug though, like, plug influenced me to get some money though. Like I ain't never really like no bullshit. Like no bullshit though. Like the plug kind of influenced me to get some money though. For real. Like, know what I mean? But like other than like the money and shit though, like my dad, like he influenced me to like really like take care of my family. Like and really like be like a real solid like home figure. Like no bullshit. Like
all right, so I got
everybody look to my dad.
I got a question.
Feel me?
So we all got a vision. You know what I'm saying? We all know we know ourselves better than anybody else know ourselves.
Yeah.
So what would you say like is your biggest failure? what's your biggest failure? And what I'm going with that, because what I'm going with that is because I want to know what you think of what's holding you back from being, from, you know what I'm saying, from actually captivating that vision. You know what I'm saying, to living in that vision. What you think holding you back from that? So what you think is your biggest failure?
Boom, my biggest failure. I ain't even
And
cap
what you
to
may
y'all.
have
I ain't
learned
even
from-
cap to y'all. No disrespect.
I give it to us. Trust the
Send
process.
the chef.
Trust the process.
Like, not even, like, I gave Send the Chef 10 years of my life. And, like, it was just, like, I ain't really get to where I wanted to be at the time because I ain't think that's where I wanted to be. You feel me? Like, I was just there, just being there. But it was just like, Send the Chef, like, no disrespect to Send the Chef. But, like, Send the Chef was, like, my biggest failure.
Good job.
Like, yeah. Like, that was like my life, like no bullshit, like that was like real shit, like my
His
life.
family got started up. His daddy started up a restaurant. I ain't know if I'm truly hip on the history, but I know it started as
1999.
It started as Ghetto Burger.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of controversy behind it because the name Ghetto, you know what I'm saying, and he was in these upscale areas, like he was in Henrico and shit like that, and people ain't want to be around him because they thought it was bad for business, but his food was slapping, you know what I'm saying, and he just wanted to get a word himself, like, you know what I'm saying.
You know that the trick about your biggest failure is that it can be looked at either way, because that shit might have gave you game nobody else would ever had.
That's
Right.
yeah, real shit though. Like Send the Chef gave me game.
That shit sad.
Like Send the Chef gave me game.
Like that.
Send the Chef,
That shit
like
sad.
Send the Chef not a failure, but it's just like in my with my life, like Send the Chef still going, restaurant still open, catering still open. Y'all hit Frankie P, y'all know everything right. But like you feel me, like but it's just like to me in my life, like you know what I mean, like and what I had going on at the time, like I gave so much time to Send the Chef and didn't think about my future, where I should have been. Like you feel me? I'm just thinking about, yeah, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to get this. Now I'm trying to get this where I want it to be, but it really won't working either. And then like working at Send the Chef, no bullshit. Me and my daddy always bump heads, just cause I felt obligated. To shit. Nah, I mean to be honest, like nigga, you my dad. But I feel obligated to shit. To be
that's
honest.
because
like,
you
know
was.
what I mean? But me and my dad used to bump heads a lot, and I know I used to feel obligated. And this nigga like, no, but then I'm like, bitch, I'm still your son more than your worker.
But that's
like,
because
you, feel me? Like,
you
so
was working his vision.
You did.
You was
like,
working his vision.
You did,
and you had a vision for yourself. And that's another.
But that's what love do.
Yeah, love would do that because I was stuck in the same boat. Like I was at a point like shit. He giving me game shit. I become a chef. I'm learning how to become a chef. I went from washing the dishes. I went from doing deliveries to washing the dishes to working the fryer to working the grill to running a restaurant by myself, fucking with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like the people love me. I see the people in the street, old people, young people, still connected with him because they love. You know what I'm saying? Love what we did, But just the love I had for your daddy and being at the restaurant and being a part of a family business, being a part of something, the love for that kind of hindered me. So I can kind of feel you on that. It hindered me. And that's why I feel about being independent. Like working for other jobs. These people, visions that they had long time ago. And they done created businesses and stood on them. Had people, millions of people help them along the way, helping out their vision. And I ain't down for that. Like, I'm ready to be the new Walmart. I want to be the new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure that.
Like, you feel me? Like,
for sure that.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
tired of goddamn making ass. I be at work every day like, man, I'm ready to quit this bitch.
So what we may view as our biggest failures, they create the turning points in our life. So, like I said, when piggyback on the experience, you got to experience some of these things in order to see it.
Yeah.
Sometimes your vision is most likely created through the turmoil. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you want better for your life until you're going through the works. You don't know what you want better. You ain't gonna know no better until you're going through it. So
yeah, I heard that the best time of your life is your 30s.
Okay.
And it was because you already,
Okay.
the pain came in your 20s.
Yeah, I've been
Because you was
bullshit.
green, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
like-
really was
I
more
like
green
that.
than you thought
Bullshit.
you won't.
I like that.
But you know, the 30s, they
Bullshit,
said this
like
shit is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit,
But
in
I
my
would
20s.
think, I don't want to get beat up or nothing. 'Cause I really associate the most time I wasted is from a person. Okay, I do think that was a large period of time in my life that was wasted, and that's why I say he wasted that time off of love.
Okay.
And sometimes I think every time I ever did an interview, they say, "What's your weakness? What's your strength?" And I say it's the same thing. It's that I care. Because I could see the potential in somebody, but you got to see it in yourself. So if I'm like, oh, you don't have to be like that. You don't got to be like that. I want you to be this. You can't not want something for somebody they don't want for themselves.
For themselves.
No matter if you see them at a certain level that they don't see themselves. Like, I think sometimes I get so driven on, I really want this for you. You have no idea that this what you could do. This what you could be. This what you could have. But if that person don't see that shit for themselves, that shit does not matter.
Yeah.
And I think that time in my life where I was so dedicated on bringing a person to a level in which they didn't want to be was like my biggest failure. Because I'm like, they're great at what they at if you put it in a monetary value.
Right.
Like you put the money,
Yeah.
but their soul, I feel like their soul is straight trash.
Yeah, and that's and that's one thing that turned my life around. I was dealing with this. I had a relationship going on back in the G, and I was just a wild. You know what I'm saying? I was a wild buck, like doing whatever, like, and through this relationship, like when the relationship ended, it ended like to me it was out the blue, but I didn't understand that my partner was seeing more in me that I wasn't giving. You know what I'm saying? She saw the potential in me that I didn't see. So I had some little animosity towards Shawty when it did happen. I'm like, damn, I was a lawyer, I was doing this, I was doing that, but I still wasn't living up to what I could be. And she was doing what she needed to do. You know what I'm saying? She was going to school, working, doing what and I'm just chilling around, wasn't doing nothing, hanging with the homies. You know what I'm saying? All day, 24/7. But when she went in and ended our relationship, that made me put a mirror in front of myself and start asking myself questions and start analyzing myself. So that kind of created a turning point in my life as well, because then I started becoming more of a man and, you know what I'm saying, taking care of what I had to take care of, doing what I had to do, and I kind of understood what Shawty was trying to tell me, or, you know what I'm saying, just through the action of the breakup. So, you know what I'm saying, through the turmoil, you see the vision.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was a major lesson.
Okay, man. Y'all got anything? Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we wrap this? Y'all know anything like about y'all vision or anything?
My vision, on top of all other visions, I would say is Black people need to learn the value of owning property. I feel so heavily about that because
Ownership.
we so used to it is ownership. We're so used to selling our grandma house for $1, and now every generation gotta get it out the mud. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Yeah,
That shit, and we think that them people be having money, and they don't. It's not that they have money; they have assets.
Yeah.
They have generational wealth, and Tommy don't gotta worry about coming out his pocket thousands of dollars for rent because grandma house 5 bedrooms. Him and his cousins live there. Tommy don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z because his uncle already bought 2 cars and paid them off. Like he wasn't worried about having the 2022 Maserati. What the fuck? Like to me, like I think that we have to learn the value of having assets. And it's all not materialistic. Some of it is definitely knowledge that we have to pass on. Sometimes we can get a little selfish and feel like, we want to one-up crabs in a bucket type shit, but it ain't really about that.
Yeah.
My vision, my joint is like, get the money. All y'all niggas, all y'all bitches, all y'all men and women, however y'all want to say it. I mean, I would just say nigga and bitches because
do your thing, dog. Do your thing.
Men and women, however you want to say it.
Do your thing.
I mean, keep it real.
Bitches.
You know what I mean? Go get the money. Go get the money because the money matter. You gotta get you some money. You know what I mean? Because you can't survive without the money. Like, you know what I mean? So you gotta get you some money and just do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, finding your happiness and your peace. That's what I'm on right now. Like, I've been on some money shit for so long that I ain't even worrying about the money right now. I'm on my happiness and my peace. I felt like I should have been on my happiness and my peace first before I've been thinking before even the money. Like, cause like niggas say, like, I realize money don't bring happiness. You know what I mean? At all. Like, you feel me? So it's like
It's actually very dangerous without the happiness.
So
It's very
so my vision is like, get your mental health right. You know what I mean? Get your money right, get your mental health right, know what I mean? And just do what you want to do. Make your decisions. Don't ask nobody shit. Run it by them, but still make the decision if you want to do it. I don't give a fuck. I'ma run it by you. Like, hey, you fucking with this junk? They be like, nah, I ain't really fucking, but I'ma still do this junk, cuz I don't give a fuck. I just ran it by you and see if you gonna fuck with me for real. Like, no, bro, just still do what you want to do though.
Yeah.
Like, if you feeling that bitch, like that bitch a hit or that bitch a go do that shit, cause that bitch gonna do it, bro.
Do what make you happy.
That bitch in your heart. If you feel that bitch in your heart, that bitch gonna go. I mean,
Do what make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Do it float your boat. Go with your own motion. You ain't in a race with nobody. Go at your own speed. One thing I preach is patience. You know what I'm saying? I'm the real D Nice. If y'all ain't heard Patience, go check out Patience on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
But aside of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just do your thing. Like, I like to preach that a lot. Be your own person. Live in your own skin. Can't nobody walk your path but you. You can try to mimic somebody, but still you ain't got their shadow. You can't breathe their air. You got to do your own thing. So trust the process. Your vision is your vision. Vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. I'm real D Nice. It's badass, and that's roll to roll. And it's a wrap. Better chase it right now, cause it ain't coming with you. Looking back from what I came from, a nigga made it. Stayed down, came up, all it took was patience.